What's up, gamers? How are we doing today? Got some more one shot coming your way. How are we doing? What's up, Ian? What's up, DZ? Hey, I was curious, guys. What is so here's what I sound like right now. Do I sound any different meaningfully if I'm like this? Does it sound different to you guys? Does it sound better? Distinct? Same? Okay. Cool. That's what I thought. I moved the mic to be like directly into my like facing my mouth. It's slightly off to the side and it's a shotgun mic, so I wasn't sure if that was meaningful in any way. I didn't think so, but wanted to experiment. 3D ASMR. Oh, let me get my controller. For my full screen game. Just doing everything wrong. Ooh. This world a machine? Ooh. What up, Scoobs? Alright, what the freak are we doing here? Ah! I think we should go talk to the guy first, Daniel. Yowie? Come on! Now of all times. Excuse me. Whoa! You. Hey, jeez, I didn't think I was gonna run into... The elevator's missing a button, right? How did you know? Daniel and I will help you fix it. Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. The evacuees are counting on this. On me. But I've been here for hours and can't figure out a thing. Evacuees? You know, from the West Apartments. The square stuff wrecked the place yesterday. Oh. Right now everyone's crowded in the cafe. We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible, though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this. I see. Wait, didn't we find the magnets and stuff in the apartments, Daniel? The what? Looks like we'll have to find some other way to fix the button, Daniel. Uh-oh. Holy fudge! Looks like Daniel and I will need to find another way down altogether. But this is the only elevator in the area. We'll think of something. Wake me when the Yuri shows? Okay. I'm on your iPad, so the autocorrect is so strict. Gonna sleep until Blair and Annette show up on screen? What the heck, guys? Come on. Come here for my content, not this garbage. Oh, hello, Messiah. You came at a bad time. The apartment in the west sector got destroyed by squares a day ago. Terrible, isn't it? Yeah. But at least the evacuees seem to be doing okay. We're letting them stay here for now. I did. But not like actually, though. I can't say that anymore. It upsets Sheepy, so. Same as usual, huh? Oh, it's that penguin. Hello. Yep. Dang it. I just moved into my apartment. Now where am I gonna go? Because Blair's not garbage. Yeah, you're right. Hey. Hi. Is it me or is it really cold outside? You know, now that you've mentioned it, it is really chilly this time around, Daniel. Good thing you've got a scarf, huh? Mm-hmm. Our apartment got evacuated when my parents were at work. I'm waiting for them to pick us up now. I hope they're okay. least my robot's with me. Routing your PC's Bluetooth. Blast me over the speakers. Bummer. I had to leave most of my plants behind. This stinks. Sorry to hear. Oh, speaking of plants, I heard the Glen is just covered in vines now. Is that true? Yeah. The plant lady was using them to keep the land from falling away. The plant spirit? Maze? I figured. Say, how is she doing? She's gone, isn't she? She said she was using up the last of her powers. I wouldn't be surprised. She always did her best to protect everyone. Aw, man, that's really sad. That actually makes me so sad. I love Maze. Wait, I mean, if you finish the game, what are you going to play? I don't think you decided on your next game. I think I was gonna try Dead Plate. That's another short game. Recommended by Riley. Here we are at the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees? Maybe. I wonder if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be right here when everything ends. Screen is off. The door is locked. Looks like it's asking for a password. The word documents is on the screen above the password prompt. Alright. I'm gonna go look in me documents. One-shot password 1. Wait, this is a different thing though. Isn't it? Maybe it's not. I already have that written down somewhere, don't I? I don't really want to go through the whole thing again. If I can avoid it. I don't think I have it written down. I guess I must not have written it down. Okay. It's S-O... I think it was relatively easy to put it in S-O-L... Oh, yeah, it's Solstice, that's right. Tried shouldn't pay ass. Yatta! Okay, before I go in, let me see if there's anything up above. That's where the countdown was? What countdown? The zeros above the door? I don't remember the... What was the countdown? I don't remember the countdown. Was there a countdown during my first run through? Oh, that's cool. Okay, I didn't think it was like in the game. Oh, I thought it was like on a Steam page. That's kind of neat. But that's actually super cool. This one is red. This one is green. That's definitely not green, my friend. This one is blue. The elevator has no button panel. Tapping the door doesn't open it either. That usually works. Wait, there's a lever hanging from the ceiling. Can't reach it. This elevator won't open. Looks like it's stuck on another floor. Little boy, jump. My boy. Who took my stapler? Communications with the surface have been lost. I am unable to do anything. Can't have computer terminal. Maybe I can grab a stool from the cafe, perchance? Yeah, so that's not a good sign. I'm not sure if I like the concept of communications being lost with the surface. Not a good sign. And that's completely destroyed. I can still rest here, though, which is nice. At least my bed's still intact. Guys, I've been, you know, in my therapy, I've been working on trying to be more open to compliments, trying to be more open to accepting compliments and not just brushing them away. That's a task that I've set for myself. I'm going to try to be more open to accepting people's praise, which sounds like arrogant, but something that I really need to work on is thinking I'm not like just awful or like average. These people won't starve here. Perks of using a cafe as an emergency shelter, huh? Okay, I was thinking I could steal one of these chairs, but maybe not. Nearly full. Milk and sugar. I like both, but not on coffee. You're the best. Thank you. Thank you. I genuinely appreciate that. And it's not for people, it's not for like lack of people saying things. Now it's not really the time to talk to penguins, Daniel. Bessie's looking pretty bummed out about this. There, girl. I don't know what I'm gonna do without Model CWT 2nd Gen Unit 4E. Scarves are great. If I had my stuff back, I'd knit one for everyone here. It's really a shame that the Glen is starting to erode so fast now. Soon the world won't have much room for plants left. Aside from black clovers, I mean. Yeah, it's really more so just a lack of me, or sort of a difficulty that I have taking praise and actually thinking that it's true, and not just people saying that to be nice. So something that I'm working on. Thought I would share my struggles a little bit. Good evening. Please leave me be. We are running out of time. Yeah, well, I'd love to find a stool so I can reach the lever. Like, and folks say my D&D session was great. Don't believe it. You're lying to me. I gotta work on that. I gotta work on believing people are not just saying things. Please, no. We should find someone tall to reach it for us, Daniel. Who's tall? Who's tall here? The clock keeper? Clock keeper's tall. Oh wait, wait! I know who's tall. The elevator guy. I was being too problem solving. I had to be social and cool and with it, and fierce. We found some elevators. What? Seriously? I've literally never seen another one in this area. It was in a locked room. Oh, do they, work? We don't know yet. One of them has a lever that's out of my reach. Wait, you can help us! What? You should be able to reach the lever, 'cause you're taller than me. Oh, I guess I am? So, show me the way, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Dude, me too. It's such a cute pose. He's so baby. Is this guy wearing like a, hold on. I thought he was wearing like, it looks like he's wearing like a bra from the side, which is like more power to you, but I didn't think that would be your style. Oh, how did you get here faster than me? This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yep. So, what did you need my help with again? Can you reach the lever up there? Oh, right. Wait, I'm not that tall. Well, it was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Nice! Thank you, mister. No prob, kid. So, you coming? Mm-hmm. Medieval metal disc body armors? What? Oh, neat. Well, looks like this elevator works all right. I'll, go get the evacuees, I suppose. Mm-hmm. What is going on? Oh, shiz. No! It's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah. Hold on. Maybe Daniel and I can... No, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator. Yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. But what about you? I'll figure something out. Okay. Looked up. Effed up if true. Door won't budge. I just said BRB and then I see her a second later playing Claire Obscura, whatever the F that is. BRB, have something more important to do than watch the stream. BRB, you gotta be Epic Gamer. Oh, the music. Please, you mustn't! The labs could collapse any moment now. Let go of me! Cedric? He... couldn't stop him. Miss? Messiah! Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. You're not familiar with the most well-received game of 2025? Or is that Claire Obscura? Kip, you made it back. I was so worried. I see you found the Messiah. Yeah. We ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. He's a boy? I thought he was more like a middle-aged man. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. Robot. Are you talking about a boy with white hair and goggles? That's Cedric, yeah. Oh, so wait, did she spell that Googles? I think that was spelled Googles on accident. He said he really needed a book from the back room and said it was an emergency and I'll let him have it. And he ran out and... Oh, I should have stopped him. I hope he's okay. Yeah, I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to... Oh my gosh. That was... the labs? That poor kid! No! Not him too! I'm sorry about your friend. Last time we spoke, he told me to go look for someone on this surface. I need to get going. You shouldn't go out there. But, oh, help me out here, Kip. George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stayed here until things stabilize. However long that takes. But, what about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back at least? Oh, but even if you do bring the sun back, the squares, they'll still be here. Sadly. Not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. And if anything bad happened to the Messiah, of all people, I'm not sure if I'll be able to forgive myself. Yeah, there's actually a few mistakes in this text. friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still her faulty code speaking, but now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time, we've burdened you with our hope, our faith, blissfully ignoring the fact that you are just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We have been dealing with tragedy for so long, it's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. And now you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you were told to save. You must seem so ungrateful. It's okay. When I first came to this world, a long time ago, back then, all I wanted was to go home. Daniel, do you remember? The very first time. I'm not sure how far back it was for you, but I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted the people here to be happy. So, when you told me to return home back then, I wasn't sure. But I trusted you more, Daniel. But then I just came back. You... what? And then I found out about the world being like this. Prototype said to forget the things he told me, and Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you back at the mines. I thought for you to know all that and continue doing this, it just seemed cruel. But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. But at the end, you can only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you too? It must be. If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, Daniel. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were... Daniel, I'm not afraid anymore. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please. If you must, it wouldn't be right for me to keep you. Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise us you'll be careful, okay? Mm-hmm. You guys be safe too. Stand smells sugary. Candy skewers fresh off the grill. Not very nutritious, I'm afraid. But at least they'll keep the evacuees from getting hungry. Looks like my life's work is finally being put to good use. As long as we conserve the water we have on hand, my water pill should be able to keep everyone here from going thirsty for weeks. Do you need something? Please approach from the front. Please be careful out there. Mm-hmm. Oh, what book did Cedric take? The author's book on the creation of ProfitBot. You know, the first robot you met in our world. Yeah. Oh, the book was quite detailed too. It would have been useful to your friend, I think. Yeah. So I'll have to cancel my appointments. This stinks. Zzz. Another group of evacuees should be arriving soon. I hope my friends are okay. I wonder where the author is. Apparently he just kinda stopped showing up. The head librarian says she's still getting his manuscripts, but no one has seen him in person in so long. Many people have been assuming the worst. Yeah, I realized it was him sleeping, but you're going right through these pages. You're going through these pages pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. The author is an artist too, you know? I could tell, yeah. With the world being the way it is now, I'm just glad the author was able to write down all this stuff before everything went off the rails. Monitoring. Let's take our scouting until Unit 827 is still doing okay. You like it so much better? I had to leave my aquarium behind when they were sounding the sirens earlier. I wish I had time to rescue my fish. Ah, it's comforting to see the faith you have in Daniel, Messiah. That's why I won't lose hope either. Robots are the only ones we can send out there now. Thankfully, we still have a couple of units that aren't too badly damaged. Ah, Labcom techs got totaled, didn't it? Yeah. All those hours I put into my work, and now, fell asleep. When the world ends, would it be better if it was gone in an instant or slowly fading away? Haha, looks like we're stuck with a ladder. What are you doing to that book? Editing it! I've been in the author's shadow for my entire career. If I'm gonna die soon, I'm gonna die knowing I put out at least one original idea out there. Let's go, man. First off, don't kid yourself. I always am and always will be. Second, I went to feed Tolly. My game just finished updating and opening when I was gone. Oh, okay. You know, I finally saw the author today. Well, his flying machine at least. I was looking out one of the windows in the library and spotted it in the distance with my binoculars. Isn't that cool, Messiah? Yeah. So I'm assuming Cedric's dad, the creator of this universe, is the author, which makes sense. The world is ending, what are we gonna do? What? You need something? No? Do it yourself. But, just so that you know, due to recent events, the restriction on noise levels in the library has been temporarily lifted, so I won't be kicking people out like before. What? You think I'm gonna be thrown out of the evacuees just because I'm a delinquent stuck doing community service? No? Good, because I'm not! Oh, hello. The library is currently being used as a shelter right now. Lots of the squares are starting to show up on the streets. I know. This library was built fairly recently, you know. Shortly after the first squares appeared, they wanted to build something that could withstand partial collapse. The architects used the newest, strongest materials they had. Thank goodness for that. So it's a relatively recent building, huh? Evening news. Everything is terrible. Reading helps me get my mind off things. Yep, still scared of ladders. Hello, person. Hi. Reshelving in progress. Please watch out for potential falling books. I will. Hello, person. This is a library / temporary shelter. Church are gonna be empty, huh? This music is so sad. Yeah, it's honestly like a nice little world building detail, making the center of information, which they would probably want to preserve highest of all, the location. Oh man, this guy's fish. The big fish tank. Me? I'm the guy. The guy? Yeah, the guy. Fucking Spy Kids, game over. Please do not approach. You're here. Nico. Are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on. Let's go back to the clock room. Let me talk to her. Gosh, dang it! Little Fonks. Hello, mister. Can I pet your window, Fonks? God, look at that tail, bro. Oh, we can't go back to the room with the countdown, though, can we? Hello? Oh, no. I suppose I could teleport, huh? Nope. I'm in the room, but I don't think I don't imagine I'll be able to teleport up because I can't access it anymore. Yeah, okay, I have to use this elevator. That's right, I was stuck on the first floor, I guess. Where are the other two? Prototype, Cedric. They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I think he made it. Oh, no. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing that I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. Wants to look out at the city one last time, huh? So Sheepy, with the countdown, could you have gotten to this point but not progressed any further? You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in this world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. It was depressing for me at first too, you know. Knowing that all of this is, well, fake. Simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how he must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again. That's probably not all different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You are prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh. The Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law: never let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it is to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the World Machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately. Sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. Squares. That's the World Machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process, induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning, then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs, even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh, is there any way for us to fix the World Machine? We tried. The World Machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I've heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated and that it has to do with robots, but for once, I want to know what it really means. What I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean. Do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right? It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, they can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. But this was more of a limitation than anything else. Ah, that makes sense. You can't really build a robot and not follow its own code, can you? Oh, sorry, that's not the right words. You can't really build a robot and not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicts thing? Yeah. But while you can't build a robot and not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. Oh, the tooth? Yeah, the little tooth. That's so cute. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine, living person, even knowing they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it, treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Daniel know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really, really scared. This content update involves some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could and establish new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. What my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're going to get you there. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. Cedric! Prophet! Guys are okay? Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough, and it actually did not take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. He had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. But he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Nico. Got my full party with me, bench. Making use of the effing, the frickin' RPG Maker party mechanic. Oh, this is... No wonder he wanted us to all be here for this. What are these things anyway? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain, but basically my father has hidden a decryption key in our code with a .txt file as its shell. But to get to them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world, which will... Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Daniel's machine. Oh, and when we enter these portals, we will be sent to that location, wherever that is. I'm sure Daniel is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer, but this time, Daniel will need to move around some things as well. specifically by moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next, though. I see. Does Daniel know where these portals lead, at least? You should probably ask Daniel on this. Right. Hold on. The journal is glowing again, Daniel. Documents, My Games, One Shot. This one is blue. That's mine, then. This was also in Documents, My Games, One Shot. This one is red. This one would be meant for me, then. This one is green. This one is configured to my code, I think. Hello. Okay, so are they out of the game now? Question mark. Documents, My Games. One Shot. Portal 1. Blue NPC prototype.png. I think I just want to take the text, right? Not the actual... Oh, I guess I took him anyway. That's kind of cool. So I'm copying the text out. And it's RGB are the different keys. How did they do this? Well, this is actually not super complicated. Basically, what they probably do is they have a task that's running in the background looking at that documents folder. And just checking to see which files have been put there, and then based on which file has been put there, they when that file is placed in the right location, they flip a flag, and when that flag is flipped, they stop drawing the character here and just draw the them up here, basically. It's pretty sweet, though. It wouldn't be that hard to do. Just an infinite loop. Oh, the loop can exit once you complete it, basically. That was quite peculiar. I'll say. Hey, this is... the World Machine. The big book on the table. A stack of books. There's a glass tea set on the table. He does sound really nice right now. Too bad there's no water in here. A coat rack with a scarf and a big jacket. A shelf full of books. A bulletin board with lots of papers on it. Photos, too. It's a piece of amber on a string. Looks just like that necklace the robot lady showed me. Your game should have a pop-up that just lists your IP address and a timer starts in the upper right, and if you don't beat it before the timer runs out, the IP address is sent out to all your followers. A box full of notebooks and sketchbooks. Black clovers in a glass case. A big, detailed drawing of a machine with lots of TV screens. That's called a blueprint, Nico. So that's what a blueprint is. It's a shelf full of books. A big photo. Wait, no, it's a painting. Hard to tell at first. This place contains a lot of memories. I am grateful to see it again. This is my father's study. Feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Like he's still with us. Yeah. The room ahead doesn't really lead anywhere, but Daniel should still remember what to do here. They're watercolor sticks. It's a pilot's helmet. Once again, settings, let's go. Full screen off. Let me close. Come on, there we go. My baby boy. Oh, this is that's that thing picture that like everything everywhere uses for this game. Where are we? I don't know, but I want to be full screen again. Oh boy, I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost. What's happening? How does this system work? Oh no. Alright, I've somehow achieved moving in a particular direction. I don't quite know how. Aye! Aye! Nico. Ah! Relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Ah. Why did you come here? Can't you see? The disruption, the squares. They're closing in. Nico, please. Get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. Squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh. I'm sorry, It's alright. No living being should be in this place, Nico. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine. You know my original name. How? Rue, Cedric, Prototype. They all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I even understand a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built. And I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you don't know about that? But I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No. All this was outside of the protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written into my protocol at all. Oh, right. Rue told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we can meet. My creator, yes. Daniel listened to my creator. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Back at the mines, I remember, Daniel did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... Swears. Rue told me it was your own code going bad. But it's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was! At first, it was intentional. During testing, long before he realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape. Blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration. Forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and it spiraled out of control after that. Couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know. And I almost endangered my creator, too. I was so scared, Nico. I know, you're upset. Because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it did not work. Then, I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but... oh, I had no way to be sure. But Daniel brought you back anyway. Nico, all I want is for you to wake up back in your world. But I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go home. I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real. Which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has long been corrupted. That's okay. I would still like to know. Alright. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit, and then credits would scroll. Credits? And then you would return to the room you woke up in. That's when you would have been able to leave. And why is it that you can't do it now? Nico, the code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, it... oh, I don't know. Sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I'm a machine, Nico. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought the life of a living being like you is so unique, so precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But the people here, I think they are code too. You know this. Their behavior all derived from a predetermined matrix of actions. All extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You, though, you're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them. Save me. I don't think that's true. About the people I know. You said this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah. So, if this session wasn't supposed to happen, if even you didn't know what to do, how would the characters, how did the people know how to respond? You said it yourself. When you didn't know what was happening, you kind of just stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think that they're real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described. How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember, Rue said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady, prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. And I know Daniel does too. Even though you told them they only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Daniel would keep coming back? Why do you think Daniel would restart even after the ending? I think Daniel wants to save both of us. So please, Give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. Can't promise anything, but here, take the sun. I'll try to remember the lost code and recreate it. But for that to happen, Nico, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the squares somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine, it's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. I'm sorry you missed 10 minutes of the stream, Lan. You're supposed to be starting to cry. It's fine. It's easy to pretend you're effing. Hey, Daniel, did you see that? Square's just. It's easy to voice act a character being crying when you're crying yourself. It's not, though. It kind of is hard because you start getting choked up to the point where you're not understandable, and so you have to kind of push through it and have just enough like semblance of being choked up, you know? Man, just happened again. I think something is making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. Yata! Daniel, I think it's working. I was right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remembered what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Nico will be able to reach the tower's summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, Nico will go back to where it all began. And then Nico will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Nico wakes up back home, this world will only exist as a memory. For Nico, a dream. Like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story. Like thousands of other stories. No, I'm sorry, Lan, that sucks. But as long as Nico remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. Was able to restore some other elements too. The characters, the people that were lost on Nico's journey. They're all in the next room. I would have put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Nico should see them again first. Please say goodbye to Nico for me. Saya? Robot lady! You're okay? I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me, but then I ended up here unscathed. That's so. Such a strange room. Can't be in the tower, can we? I'm actually not sure myself. Where did you come from, anyway? The room where the world machine was. Pardon? I think the world machine is trying to remember now. The code that went bad. I think it's restoring it all. That must have been why the squares were going away, Daniel. And it's why you're here, miss. I think the world machine is able to recover your code too. World machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but... What's that in the distance? It looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh! Are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, Daniel. Let's go take a closer look. So, you... Silver. I don't believe I've ever actually properly introduced myself. Sorry for that. It's fine. I'm Nico, by the way. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. Off you go now. Oh, this is cool. Michael's shirt. Maze and George's design, huh? Hello. Hi. I cannot move. Oh, yeah. I guess there's no water here. It's fine. The head engineer can help me later. The head engineer can help me. Do not worry. No, not Maze. Hello, Messiah? Plant lady? But I thought you... wasn't even squares that did it. No, I just wanted to see you both again. Just wanted to say thank you. Off you go now. Stop! Off you go, Messiah. Nico! You're okay too! Did you guys just get here? I think so. The square started multiplying around the island after you guys left. It was so freaky. I fell right into a bunch of them. Calamus tried to save me and then... we both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life, for sure. Oh. Say, what is this place? Are we in the limbo? Alula, we're not dead. Wait, are we? No. Good. Oh no, good question. Hey, Daniel, are they gonna be okay? They're fine, Nico. Everyone is fine. The world machine will send them home soon. Oh, well, Daniel says that you're not dead. They also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than limbo! I guess you're leaving us now? We're glad we met you, Nico. Same. Off you go, Messiah. It's you. Glad to see you in one piece. Glad to see you're okay too. After the whole elevator thing. That was the most awkward elevator ride I've been through. And by awkward, and I mean terrible, bad, awful, the absolute worst. The squares started leaking into the room, right? And I was trapped like a rat. And they just kept filling in the room faster, right? Am I dead? No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead. Off you go, I guess. Thank you for playing. In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code, going above and beyond its programming, not as the result of error, but as a conscious choice on the part of the machine, being able to generate its own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. I couldn't have said it better myself. This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? Mm-hmm. It's the glass room, right? That's it. You can go through this portal when you are ready. Goodbye, Nico. So, do you like being a robot? Why this all of a sudden? Well, I'm gonna leave soon, so I just wanted to ask one more question. There aren't many robots in my homeworld. It's nice. I suppose it's alright. That's a tough question, Nico. I mean, do you like being a person? Of course! Wait, why don't you two answer my robot questions too? Don't worry about it. Oh, they're robots as well? Thank you for everything, Nico. Thank you for everything, Nico. We'll miss you. We'll miss you. Looks like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the world machine, Nico. I feel like the world machine has been tamed this whole time. Just by Daniel and I being here. We did spend a lot of time here, after all. Both of us. Never really stopped believing in this world. The world machine doesn't need to realize that, I guess. Sorry for my nose noises. That sounds like a possibility. Or not. Well, just throwing the idea out there. Daniel, Nico, we are forever in your debt. I'm glad we could help. world below looks so small. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, Daniel. Nico! Yatta! Yo, let's go. Hey, what's up, Pichu? How's it going? Aw, Lulu and Calamus. I love them so much. They're so cute. Hey, Sheepy Ivy's in perfect plucking position. Wait for a second. Yeah, sorry. Go stay in good plucking position for a minute longer. Profit bot. Robot. Oh, the game shrunk. This is the room I first woke up in. And again, it's necessary for it to be shrunk, though. Daniel? Are you still here? Daniel? Yes. Daniel! I think it worked! It did. The sun is back! And I actually got to see it this time! We actually did it! So, what do we do now? I guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? This looks like one of those portals we saw all the way back in the city. In the room behind the big clock. And I see a wheat field on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Daniel, this isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? But this will be the last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. And what will become of the world? After all we've been through. After everything we've done. Still, oh no. This place, these people, won't stop existing. They'll be in your memory. They'll be in my memory too. I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you, Daniel. So, take care of yourself, okay? You too. Mm-hmm. Goodbye, Nico. Goodbye, Daniel. And he walks off the screen once again. But this time for real. What happens if I click play again? Just a moment of peace. Ugh. That was really good. That was phenomenal. I like that a lot. Oh, that was really good. That was fantastic. Yeah, that was a really, really good game. That's like one of my favorites, honestly. That's like right up there with Undertale for me. It had a very similar vibe to Undertale. Really beautiful story about just like, I don't know, just connection and life and the meaning of the meds make your tears orange? What? The meds make my tears orange? What does that mean? Crying orange juice? Ignore me, it's fine. What? But no, it's what a great story about like human connection and meaning. Hold on, what is this there? Why am I like so far in the corner right now? This always happens. I'm like way down here. Bring me up. Yeah, it's a beautiful like introspection, like the meaning of like life and purpose and the beauty of connection between people. And the meaning of I guess just the meaning of life in general, right? Just the meaning of like existing and not needing to be like some like greater, even if there isn't some greater like purpose or essence or power or whatever, just the essence of living, even if it's like, even if we're all in a simulation, right? Like who cares? We're still existing in this moment. We still are real. We still matter. Even if we are just code in some way, you know, our existence, our experiences still matter no matter what. And the stories that we share, the experiences that we have with other people, you know, whether they're real or fictional or digital or whatever, it doesn't make them any less meaningful or any less important. And even like the essence of like death in this, right? Of the existence ceasing, even if you think about like our own existence, right? Our own world coming to an end as we pass on, like the memories that other people have of us keep us alive, and the memories other people have of them kind of keep us alive, like perpetually in the world. And the impacts that we have, the ripples that we create continue to resonate in the world even after, you know, our time is done, whenever that may be. And I also just love Nico as a character. He's just so innocent and cute and selfless, and I see a lot of myself in Nico, which I think makes us hit even harder for me. Especially him saying, take care of yourself at the end, because I feel like that's something I've been working on a lot recently, is trying to take better care of myself. Really, really good story. Really, 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 really nice. I like that a lot. I don't know why I stopped playing it the first time through. I'm not sure why I stopped after the Barrens. Are you crying? Okay? You need a hug? Aww. You don't like hearing me cry? Nico, very Emmy coded. Well, thank you. I really like Nico a lot. That was really good. That was fantastic. Oof. And the essence of it being like obviously I could force this game to be playable again, right? Like I could delete the save file and the game wouldn't have any idea that I'd played it before. But just the essence of like it being like a game that you play and it's just done. You don't go back to like re-experience it or to go through it again by playing through it again. And it kind of creates this finality for the world and finality for the connections that you created. And like you're not going to see Nico again, right? Like that connection is gone, right? Like that. It's like if you've lost somebody, like you're not going to talk to them again in this life at the very least, right? At least likely not, right? Not to get like, you know, who knows spiritually, but there's that finality to the connection, but that doesn't mitigate all the experiences you had and all the memories you shared. And I love how you can still boot this game up though, even after you finish it, to see just that room, that little memory showing what happened, and the ripples that you created are still there and are still swirling even now. Beautiful game. Love this. I feel like I could talk about this game for a long time, but whew, that game hit pretty hard. I got 7 out of 11 achievements. 7-11. Slushy anybody? Let's make fun jokes to cope with the pain. Man. Anybody else have thoughts they want to share about Oneshot, about Nico, about the world? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And the way that Nico like wanted, like almost like wanted to sacrifice himself, even it meant that he would never be able to go home. He like regrets not doing it in the first run through. Ah, I love Nico. You're just emotional. You fucking big baby. You little baby. Imagine being emotional about this game. I'm not even like almost crying every time that I start talking, and so I have to take a moment to not. Poro sad. Yeah, exactly. And that's again part of what makes me like identify with Nico so hard is that like hero complex, that like self-sacrificial just essence where like he just wants just to give himself up. Even if it means he's gonna never be able to never really be able to be fully happy again. Just wanting to save others regardless. Oh man. So freaking good. Such a good game. So phenomenal. Whew. Well, let me get the next game going here. Yeah, dude. Such a good scene. Also, the writing in general was phenomenal. Characters were super good. Like from thinking about it like more as like a game, right? Less of like an experience. From like a gameplay perspective, honestly, no complaints. The fast travel, okay, one complaint. Only complaint was like the stitching where you had like the loading zones were a little bit annoying, but that's not really that big of a deal. Like I just mean like when you walk from like one area to the next, there being a loading zone. I mean like I get it, but it's also not a very intense game, so it wouldn't have been that hard, I think, to just have it be one continuous area and not have loading zones all the time. But it's not that big of a deal, and it really didn't, like, it wasn't like the world is small enough where it wasn't that big of a deal, and the loading is fast enough that it really didn't matter. Plus there was the fast travel system, so you don't really have to go between areas if you don't want to. But aside from that, writing was phenomenal. The characters were all super interesting. Honestly, like a perfect length in my opinion. Like so many games these days are so freaking long, but this game didn't overstay its welcome. It kind of it had its story that I wanted to tell, and it was it told the story. It didn't have like any super intense fluff or any like everything that happened in there felt important, right? Everything in there felt like it added depth to the world and was effective. Like it was kind of like just a story with all the fat trimmed off. I do wish that we could have seen a little bit more of the oh shit, I'm forgetting her name, the fox girl. Rue. Yeah, I wish we would have seen a little bit more of Rue. We didn't get to know her too well. But honestly, she was pretty close in terms of time to the other two, I think, but to Cedric and to Proto, but a little bit shorter, and I would have loved to see a little bit more about her, but again, I guess it's like, what else would we have seen? You know, it was kind of it did what it needed to do. So, okay. Let me quickly stop the recording for Oneshot, and we'll start the recording for the next game.